Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Chairperson Patricia Barton.
Present.
Commissioner Margaret Phelps.
Present.
Commissioner Miguel Greenat.
Present.
Attorney James Lamano.
Present.
And Captain Chris Kelly.
Present.
All present. We definitely have a quorum. I have minutes from our January 16th meeting. Have you had a chance?
Yes.
to meet? Any questions?
No questions.
Delete?
Yep. I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of January 16th, 2024.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, then we have some one-day licenses. We have one for Northeastern University for their graduates on Friday, the 28th, from 5 to 9 p.m. to be held at the Lynn Museum. We have another birthday party on March 2nd from 4 to 8 p.m., also held at the Lynn Museum. On March 16th, from 12 to 5, a baby shower to be held at the Lynn Museum.
I'm going to take it.
I want to do those first.
Whatever you want to do.
I have the Hibernian. They're having their road race fundraiser on March 24th from 11 to 5. And that's being held at the Hibernian, 105 Federal Street. And lastly, the name of the organization is Nancy Takis Conway. She wants to have, no, that's the baby shower. No, another baby shower. No, that's the baby shower. This is just,
It's just a full.
yep, it's that. That's the same one, the baby shower. Okay, so, what is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to approve the 3 events at the Lynn Museum, and the fee will be charged, not waived.
Right. You're non, yep,
Yep, because
right. You're not non-profits. Okay, so we have a motion to pass the one-day licenses at the Lynn Museum, the 3 of them. And we have a second, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then I need a motion for the Hibernian.
I'll make a motion to approve the Hibernian Building Corp. for the road race on March 24th, 2024, and that fee will be waived.
Right.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. All right. Then we have a change in manager and officers and directors of an all-alcohol club license for the Lynn Yacht. Is there anyone here from the Lynn Yacht Club?
What was the name?
The Lynn Yacht Club? Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, you said, no, this is for the Yacht Club. Okay. Okay. Okay,
The Lynn's next year.
okay, so this one's the volunteer. Type of, then volunteer, thank you.
Volunteer, okay.
Yep. Let me make sure the paperwork specifies volunteer, okay. Yeah, it just says, is it 84, 86 Linwood?
No, 68 Linway. Is this a different application?
Yes. Yes.
Hello? I'm from the volunteer.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's doing
that's
the
not on the
application.
agenda.
Yeah, we have this for the Lynn.
Yes,
Conti.
okay,
Not me, then.
Not you.
okay. Anyone here from the, I'm gonna put this on. I'll hold this to the end.
I just want to let him know that there is no volunteer yacht club, so he's not here, there's no,
It's not on the agenda. Sir, excuse me, could you, 1 second, please? Okay, all right, your application's not on the agenda for this meeting. So you're gonna have to,
Okay.
okay,
All right, I went to the clerk's office and it's only the 20.
oh, so now it has to be submitted. You have to submit. See me?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right, okay. I have two public hearings scheduled, so, start those now. Call the public hearing to order. First on the agenda is a public hearing for a new wine and malt retail license for, Lynn Market, 38 Market Street.
Madam Chairwoman, there was a change of manager on Populous for that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Well, let me close this public hearing then.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. We have a change of manager of an off-premise, all alcohol restaurant license, Populous. 37 Market Street, Francois Lama is the
Yes.
proposed manager.
Good afternoon, David Lesperance, for Populous of Lynn. It's his dad, this is the proposed manager. They have an establishment, it's the old Brandy Barrel they're doing over right now. They also have a business in Chelsea that this young man has been working hard, and he's kind of the general manager there. But his dad would like to move him up to officially a manager here, to get him going family business. So I respectfully request that it be approved. I think the tips was in there.
And-
It was.
It was?
It was, yep,
Sorry.
it was.
Thank you.
Thank you for providing it
Right.
anyway.
Absolutely. Anyone have any questions for them?
Will the name remain? Will still be the same?
It's the same name, yes. It's kind of a franchise. It's Populous. That was Bar, Populous in Lynn. The other one is Populous in Chelsea.
Thanks.
Attorney Romano, is everything in
Order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I thought it was,
A little bit of the story, he's been working there for 4 years,
Okay.
the Chelsea location. And as a manager, he's been working for 3 years. So he's been running the operations, running the alcohol and everything. And now he's moving to Lynn. That's what we're going.
are you father and son, is that what you said?
Yes. They're big brothers.
Yes,
Brothers.
You're the father, right?
Yeah, it's close.
Okay.
And he's over 21?
Yeah, he's going to be second too.
Yes.
22. U.S. citizen.
Right, oh yeah. Yep. I don't have any questions either, so I guess I can entertain a motion to approve the change of manager for Populous.
I make a motion that we do move forward with the change of manager for Populous in Lynn.
And I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Good luck.
How's your dad?
Yeah.
Child next, right?
Yeah.
Assistant, that's all.
That's a mistake. Okay, now, I'm serious this time, okay? Public hearing will now commence. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so first on our agenda is Lynn Market, 38 Market Street. Seeking a new wine and malt retail package license.
Good evening, Attorney Satterwhite. I was here a couple months ago. We
Right.
pushed it off to today.
Right.
Ms. Phelps is here now.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
I believe the application was complete. You asked that Attorney Lomano last time. And there was an additional question that I believe you had. Do some research. I spoke to him about this afternoon as well. So we're hoping that we can get the license for the new wine and malt retail package for Lynn Market, which is just down the street from here.
Okay. Okay. Have you spoken with your neighbors at all? I mean, has there been any issues or any concerns?
Yeah. He sent the certified mails. He's a good neighbor. Lots of people frequent him. And there's been no issues. And that will continue to remain even with the wine and malt retail being added into the premises. there's a lot of space in there. I've only been in the store before. So there's room to add that in addition to what he currently sells as a convenience store.
Okay. Okay, I have to, is there anyone here to speak either for the new market or in opposition of them having a liquor license? Is anyone here? Please. Okay. I just want to make sure we have anybody. And we have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, first question, is there a need for? Hey, Matt, you're here? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's,
I can answer any particular questions you may have. There is public need, as we know that there's a building on Essex Street and Grove Street. This is where they're building. If you look at where the vicinity is compared to other liquor stores, there's not one around here. You have one that's closer to Kip, and the other one is on the other side towards Washington Street. So that in this particular vicinity, there is public need because of the continued building, especially with all the new units in that particular area. There was Unit was before you not too long ago that was approved. And then there were two that were in this vicinity that weren't approved because they were across the street from each other. And that was on Franklin Street and State Street. That's not the same situation here. There's not a liquor store across the street from where he's currently located. So there's nothing in that particular vicinity, aside from the two that I just mentioned.
But you're at 38 Market Street, correct? And that one's on State Street, which is perpendicular.
Right.
Well, State Street towards here, yeah. It's not across like the last application was.
it's, they're not even half miles apart now. I mean, they're all within walking distance. I just think to be consistent, that
Yeah.
it just isn't the need in that area for more. Okay. What do you think? Yeah.
We go back to the same issue that we had before, of the proximity of both businesses staying so close together. And, see if as a need. Actually.
Yeah, I don't see the need at this point in time.
Yeah, so I can entertain a motion. Who wants to make a motion? Well, I'm gonna get first. Any problem reading it?
Yeah, no, I'll make a motion that we do not allow the license at, the beer and wine license at 38 Market Street.
I would second that.
Okay, we'll have a roll call vote.
Chairperson Barton.
I agree, no license. Yep.
Commissioner Fells
Yes, I agree, no license.
and Commissioner Funes.
I agree. No license.
All right, yep. Okay, next on the agenda, this public hearing is a transfer of an annual all alcohol and premises beverages license at Oi Bonita Bar and Grill, 159 Lewis Street. How are you? Nice meeting you.
Guys,
Yeah.
my name is Skylar Hogan. I'm an attorney with Cherry Tree Legal. First, I just want to say thank you guys for hearing us today. And let me introduce you to Adriana Montoya, the proud owner of Oye Bonita at 157 Lewis Street. She's a Lynn resident, originally from Colombia. She worked in the bar and restaurant industry for 23 years, with 12 of those being in a managerial role. She's Serve Safe certified, which means she understands how to serve alcohol responsibly. And this will give her a chance to put her experience to work in her own way. She has the support. She's not doing this alone. Her husband's here with her. And he will be managing the kitchen, and he has over 25 years of experience in the industry. Lynn is known as a gateway city, a gateway to the American dream. This opportunity for the Montoya family will give them the chance to make their lifelong dreams come true, to enter into the restaurant industry. To be clear, this is not a club, this is not a nightclub. Adriana's vision is to build a family-friendly environment, giving the neighborhood a taste of the culture that she's bringing from Colombia. And the space has been used as a bar and grill, restaurant and bar for decades now. In terms of the neighborhood, we've met with Ward 3 City Councilor Ali Sag, Coco,
Right.
and she understands what's expected from the neighborhood. There's plenty of parking on Lewis Street for the customers to be accommodated. Obviously, there's a lot of residences surrounding that area, so she understands that the noise can't be too loud. Her customers can't hang out on the side of the building. These are all things that she's aware of, and she's going to comply with. Olla Bonita will be a staple in the community, a place where families can go to enjoy each other's company, have a great meal and a cocktail. This is a Latina woman who's come from Colombia and worked long, hard hours to get to this position before you today. To be a business owner, the support of her husband, this is a family business run by a Lynn family. Adriana and Olla Bonita will be great for the neighborhood, and I humbly ask that you guys accept the transfer of the liquor license.
Thank you. Okay, is there anyone here to speak in support of this application? Or is there anyone here to speak in opposition? Okay, hearing none. This was a transfer. Who originally had this license, do you know?
M&M Restaurant.
Okay, so, yeah.
What are your hours of operation?
¿Cuál es la hora de operación? Empezamos a abrirle para horas de almuerzo, como de 12 del día a 12:30 de la mañana.
She's aiming to open around lunchtime with a 12:30 a.m. shutdown.
Y las 2:30 es cerrar las puertas a las 2:30. ¿Cuándo van a estar ustedes afuera del restaurante?
A la 1 podemos decir.
Okay. So yeah, 12:30 close with everyone vacating, including staff at 1 a.m.
How many employees will be?
¿Cuántos empleados piensan tener?
Bueno, por ahorita como tenemos una capacidad, ¿no?, de 19 personas, pensamos tener por lo menos 10 meseras, 3 bartenders para variar turnos.
They have a capacity of 99 total, so they plan to have like about 10 waitresses, waiters, and about 3 bartenders to start.
And you'll be serving food till 12:30?
¿Van a servir comida hasta las 2:30? ¿O cuál es el plan de la cocina?
El plan de la cocina de 12 del día a 10 de la noche.
12 p.m. to 10 p.m. is when the kitchen will be open.
Pues si la gente lo amerita, pues él siempre va a estar ahí dispuesto a preparar su...
Yeah, so if people want food after 10 p.m., her husband is probably going to serve small appetizers, but not like sort of full-on menu availability.
Gotcha.
Yeah, limited menu.
Okay.
They all have to be tipped for that they set it up.
The bartenders? Los bartenders tienen sus certificaciones.
Sí.
Yes.
Tips y certificado de bartender.
Okay. And so does she. She's also tipped.
Yo también lo quiero.
And can you talk a little about her experience on the business before?
si puede hablar un poco usted de su experiencia con teniendo negocios.
Ok, sí, bueno, yo llevo acá en el país, llevo 24 años, trabajo en la ciudad de Lynn desde hace 20 años, he trabajado en diferentes restaurantes, he trabajado, bueno, inicié en el 2000 en Raffles Play, trabajé como por 2 años, luego trabajé en Rincón Criollo, luego trabajé en Phoenix, trabajé en Tríos, trabajé en Di Marcos, he trabajado en varios restaurantes acá.
She says she has over 20 years of experience working here in Lynn at very well-known restaurants, as you may have heard some of the names, Di Marcos, Rincón Criollo, Trios, Phoenix. ¿Dónde más dijo?
Y bueno, últimamente está trabajando en la taberna,
And recently La Taberna,
Rancho Grande, pues.
Rancho Grande.
Ya, remember.
So it is your question? She have experience enough?
No, I just, because I know that she does have that experience, but it's good to know that we are bringing into the city somebody that is a well-known one to the city, and two, is also experience, business. So.
Que le pregunto porque es bueno saber que a quién van a dar el negocio,
Claro
que
que
sea
sí.
alguien que ya tenga experiencia y conozca la comunidad.
Sí, conozco mucho la comunidad de
Good, thank you. Anything else? I'm all set. I'm all set. All right, so then I guess I can entertain a motion to approve the transfer of this, license.
I'll make a motion that we do allow the transfer of all Oye Bonita Bar, all alcohol on premises, beverage license.
Okay. I'll second that motion. Okay, we'll have roll call.
Chairperson Barton,
Yes.
Commissioner Phelps,
Yes, to approve.
and Commissioner Funes.
Yes, to approve.
Good luck.
You're all set.
Felicidades.
Gracias, gracias, gracias.
Thank you.
Okay, and that concludes a public hearing. Next on this agenda is we have a change of manager and doing business of an all alcohol beverage license, M&M Restaurants. That's what I didn't know. Thank you. Anybody here? Anyone here? M&M Restaurants, a transfer? For a change of manager. That is the, yes, this is a different now. Okay, so put this on hold till the end of the meeting as well. Okay. But, needs to be hold. No, that's okay. We have a conference next.
Excuse me, was there a call for the Lynn Yacht Club license?
Yeah,
Oh, I was.
I was going to hold it to the end of the meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're late, yeah, sorry. Conference from Bruno's.
Before we begin managing, this is on the agenda, you had to change your manager, and Laura Lee called me, Sonia showed up anyway. Sonia is tip certified and was on the agenda for a change of management, I think it's been approved,
It was a,
as I understood.
Yeah.
that.
yep,
So I just wanted to let her see the
okay, yep, absolutely. Okay. No, thanks. Better places, right? Thank you. Okay. All right, so, conference of Bruno. Okay. Thank you.
I'm Attorney Vitale. This is Raul Sanchez, who's the manager. We also have out here the individuals named in the police report. All the individuals named. So let me tell you, my understanding is, I know I've spoken with Laura, she speaks Spanish, okay? I don't know this gentleman, but they do, okay? As I understand it, this is a dispute over a bill, and I would characterize it as, I have, by the way, the receipt. I would characterize it as a misunderstanding because they tell me that 2 days later, the gentleman came back in, was here, and paid it, okay? I also understand, and let me just show it to you so you can see. Thank you. Laura explained, and Cindy translated that he bought shots for some of the people that he said comes in once a week. He lives on Ray Street, if you're familiar with that area, West Lynn. It's about 4 blocks from the establishment. The bar called the police with respect to the dispute. The police came. They didn't see the individual. I don't know how he got home, but I know he was within 4 blocks. And when I spoke with her and Raul, first of all, there were 5 people on from the staff. Laura was the one who served him, and he's here. So I don't know how long he was there, but let me point out one other thing. The agenda says that the incident was on the 28th, but if you look at the police report, the incident was on the 22nd, which I think is a Thursday, going into a Friday. So it's like 20 minutes past 12. So it's a Friday, but it was really Thursday, the 22nd, I believe, okay? And so, with respect to what his condition was, there was no problem with him until it came time to close and pay up. And I think, as I was explained to me, it was because he believed he had his credit card there. They didn't have his credit card, and then the bartender did the right thing and called the police with respect to the dispute. And as I say, they tell me that he came in 2 days later and paid, and they are here. Both of the individuals named in the police report. That's that I clearly recounted.
Yeah.
So you're Laura?
No, she.
That's,
Laura, okay.
somebody's gonna have to translate. Can you translate? You're gonna translate? Okay.
Bueno, yo entiendo, pero casi no puedo hablar, no sé si hay alguien que pueda entender.
Yeah.
Ok. Ah, bueno. Ok. ¿Quieres preguntar?
This is Laura.
Okay, you're the bartender?
Laura, ¿es usted la bartender?
Okay, I agree that you did the right thing calling the police, but the primary reason why we had you come in for this discussion is because of the intoxicated level of the patron. It sounds like over-serving. And that's something you have to be very, very careful of. Yeah, his condition was, I mean,
Yes.
if you want.
I think he wants to speak.
Oh.
I think, step over here, and let me just suggest to you that I think you can explain whatever you want.
Thanks. So that night, I had a flu, so it was a high fever, pretty much. So that day, I didn't.
Can we have your name?
Artemio. So,
Artemio Sugar.
Yes.
yes.
That's it.
Sorry, I just introduced myself. So, I didn't eat well that morning, and I stopped at the bar since I know them. So I was gonna drink a couple of beers, which I drank 2. And since I didn't eat good that morning, I think that 2 beers wasn't enough to react. And I thought I hit the card to her, so I asked her that to get my car back. She says, you don't have the car. And I asked him again, so that's why she called the police in. That was it from there. But I was intoxicated, not of that. It's just, I wasn't feel good that day, and 2 beers was enough for me to, I guess, because I wasn't feel good that day, so it was enough to react.
Then he tried to say, yeah, some medication, or he drink like 3 plus.
No, there was no medication.
No medication.
No medication. It was just that 2 beer. I was sick that day, pretty much. So that 2 beer was enough to react on my body. And then, but the next day, then I came to the bar. I apologized to Laura, and she was there too. I paid her the bill. I think I served 2 shots for the girls too. I'm not too sure the name there, but that was it from there. And
Okay.
I went home.
I understand that, but your condition could have put their license in jeopardy. You understand, they could lose their license if they overserve you. They don't know you're sick, so, you know.
Well, that's not me then. I mean,
Okay, well.
I just wanted to speak
Yeah,
on them.
that's why we're here, so that you fully understand, about over-serving. You have to be very, very careful, because you don't know if he's sick or not, so.
Well, I want to apologize for the incident too, for her and please.
To them, yeah, to them. But you do understand what I'm saying about the possibility of over-serving. And by his description, the description that the police gave, he definitely sounded intoxicated. And the last drink he had was at your establishment. You will be held responsible.
Okay.
Just make sure you make certain that all of your bartenders are aware of that.
Okay.
Okay? You may have anything else?
I want to ask, Laura, are you tip certified?
She has it.
We can need you.
Sí, yo se lo tengo, si lo quieren ver.
When you go to the classes, they teach you how to identify also people who are, having 1 or 2 many drinks. You need, that's your responsibility as a bartender as well, to make sure that the customer is, I mean, if you see something weird, go to the manager, and just tell them, this guy is,
Pues ese día igual yo no estaba, porque yo soy la manager, que estaba con la Policía de América, y era que de acá cuando yo no estaba. También estuve enterada del problema, pero lamentablemente se sabe
Do you understand what she said?
que se quede claro, sí.
She said that day she wasn't there, but the next day she came to the bar.
Who was the manager on duty that night?
¿Quién era la manager esa noche? Laura.
Oh, you were there. Just want to make sure there was a manager there. Yeah, okay. Right, gotcha. All right. Very good. Anything else? Okay. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. And then, want to do your police report?
First one, we have Lynn Police Report number 23088059, dated 12/30/23 at 2200 hours for 80 Central Avenue, which is Tequila's Bar and Grill. On this particular evening, Lynn Police were dispatched to 25 Hanover Street, Apartment 2, for a past assault, which the caller stated had taken place at 80 Central Avenue. And was attacked by 3 friends with a knife, cutting the victim's fingers. The officers went to Hanover Street, spoke to the victim and the reporting party. According to the officers, he spoke Spanish and appeared intoxicated. They further interviewed him. The victim stated around 8 o'clock that evening, he had been drinking at Tequila's Bar and Grill. 3 parties pulled up, came into the bar and approached him. and basically dragged him out of the bar and fought him. During this conversation, it was revealed that one of the gentlemen out of the three that attacked the victim was the ex-boyfriend of the victim's current girlfriend. He knew these people by first names, but was not friends with them. Basically, once outside of the club, one of the individuals pulled out a switchblade pocket knife and cut the victim's hands, and also there was a laceration to his knee as well. The party was able to flee on foot, run home, and then call the police and alert them of the assault, and it's under further police investigation. The victim went to the hospital, was treated for those injuries from the knife attack.
Okay. Didn't happen in the bar, huh?
No, it happened outside of the bar.
Okay.
The second report number is 23088-225. This is dated 12/31/23, 101 Linfield Street, which is Jade Pacifica. Lynn Police were dispatched to the Jade Pacifica for a report of a fight. Several officers arrived on scene. They spoke to an off-duty officer of the Lynn Police Department that was on the other side of the restaurant that witnessed it. In this altercation, you had two different groups that had ordered food and decided to get a drink at the bar and wait for their food to be ready. Two girls who had prior bad history over Facebook saw each other inside of the restaurant, and it was kind of a she said who started the fight, but however, a fight did ensue inside the restaurant between these two girls waiting for their food to be picked up. They have a history of not liking each other, obviously, and it escalated to violence. The owner was on scene, asked the police to remove them and to not have these parties return, and they were advised they could take out charges at Lynn District Court for the mutual assault and battery on each other, and that was the end of that altercation.
That's for the files.
The next one we have is Lynn Police Report number 24001-442. This is for 160 Franklin Street, La Chingada. This is dated 1/6/24 at 21:17 hours. The Lynn Police were dispatched for a report of a disturbance. The manager of La Chingada called about a party not wanting to pay his tab. The officers arrived on scene, and the manager, Melissa Favren, was basically letting the officers know she was trying to call the police to cancel the call, that there was a person there that didn't want to pay, that it was resolved after he went to the ATM, and then everything was fine. So basically, in essence, she canceled the call. The police arrived simultaneously, and there was no incident.
Okay, let's have that for the files.
The next one we have is Lynn Police Report number 24001-477. This is for 106 Union Street, Estefani's Restaurant, dated 1/7/24 at 002 hours. The Lynn Police were dispatched to 106 Union Street for a person reportedly not paying a $90 food tab. They got there, and it was confirmed there was a $70 tab worth of food that was not being paid. The two females involved were waiting for friends to show up to help pay. These friends never showed up. They worked it out with the management to come back the next day and pay the tab without further incident, and it was paid the following day.
Okay, let's have for the files.
The next one we have is Lynn Police Report number 240003327. This is for 858 Western Avenue, Bruno's Bar, dated 1/14/24 at 21:11 hours. The police were dispatched for a customer not willing to pay his bill. Upon arrival, they spoke to the owner of the bar and was informed the patron didn't want to pay his tab. Officer spoke to that party. Again, seems to be a misunderstanding here. He paid and then left the establishment with no further issues.
Okay, let's accept that for the files.
The next one we have is Lynn Police Report number 240003319. This is for 47 Central Avenue, the Eclipse Lounge, dated 1/14/24 at 20:21 hours. On this one, the police were dispatched to the Eclipse Lounge and Grill located at 47 Central Avenue for a report of a disturbance. The report came into the police that there was a person on scene fighting with security, and they may be in possession of a knife. The officers, several officers arrived on scene to the Eclipse Lounge, spoke to people that were outside, the people were yelling he was inside. Police observed a gentleman laying on the floor with some dry blood on his sweatshirt. After interviewing and talking to several people, including the security guard, and people that worked inside, this gentleman showed up already intoxicated, was not served anything inside the bar. In the police report, it documents his vulgar comments, which I will not read now. They were completely inappropriate things he was yelling to female employees as well as some Lynn Police female officers. He was trying to take pictures, making the females uncomfortable. They tried to get security to escort him out. He said, "Do you want me to leave without paying?" Even though he didn't have a bill because he hadn't gotten anything. He tried to then took the sweatshirt of the security guard, began choking with it, and also bit his left arm. It was later revealed there was no knife involved, but obviously this violent individual was held down until police arrived on scene, which he was arrested for several serious charges once the police got there on scene.
Oh, yeah. We'll accept that for the files.
The next one we have is Lynn Police Report number 24003319. And there's several Lynn supplemental reports on the agenda for the same incident. This was dated, oh, actually, this was a supplement report.
Eclipse.
For the last one I just read, what happened here was one of the officers took out his taser due to the possibility of that person being on the ground with a knife. It was not deployed, but he wrote a report documenting that.
Right.
So the next report is Lynn Police Report number 24003358, and this one does have two supplement reports on the agenda as well. What we have here is on the January 15, 2024 at 0044 hours at 70 Market Street. Police got dispatched for a shooting at Trio's Market Grill. The victim was shot in the arm with non-life-threatening injuries. The actual shooting occurred across the street on Market Street. There was some sort of, call it a road rage or a motor vehicle accident that turned obviously very violent, where one of the persons pulled out a gun and shot the other person in the arm. That person ran back into the club for help, for someone to call 911. The owner was on scene, Nilsa Garcia, who was cooperative with the police, gave immediate access to the surveillance cameras, all of her staff to be interviewed, as well as the other patrons. It's noted in the report that I was on scene. I was working that night. We had some other incidents that I was working on, and I responded to the scene, and I can attest that we had complete cooperation from the ownership and the security on scene, and the shooting happened across the street on Market Street out by the motor vehicles, and the investigation is still ongoing by the Lynn Police Department.
Okay, excellent. We'll accept that for the files. Thank you. We have communications, new business. We have lodging house, the new owner, Dayton Lynn, 374, 378 Washington Street, and 41 Light Street, at 41 Light Street. Yeah. Anyone have any questions about that? All the paperwork, everything was in order, correct? Okay. And, nope, everything, yeah. Everything was in order, right? Yes. Yep.
Make a motion to approve the license at 374, 378 Washington Street for the Dayton Flynn LLC, and 1441 Light Street, located at 41 Light Street.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay. And then we have one common victual and entertainment, a new license on Panaderia La Mexicana, 117 Monroe Street. It's a bakery. Yes. Oh, hi. Come on up. Thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm well. Okay, bakery, huh?
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm representing the owner for La Panaderia Mexicana at 117 Monroe Street. It's going to be a Mexican or Salvadorian bakery. The reason we applied for a CV is because we do want to have a few seating in there, just so when people come in the morning, they can get a cup of coffee and then eat their pastry there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions?
No.
What were your hours be?
We applied for 6 to 9, I believe. or 6 to 8. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Sorry.
6 to 10.
Oh, 6 to 10, all right. A bit off.
You're going to be working there, you're going to be working longer than you expected.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Okay, we just need a motion to approve then.
Make a motion that we approve. Let's see if I can say this right. Panadería La Mexicana.
Correct, yep. It's a tongue twister, yeah.
I'll second that motion. All in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right. And then we have some renewals for Common Victular and Entertainment. Tacos Lupita, 129 Monroe Street. Union Variety, 88 Union Street. DM Panadas, 112 Union Street. And the Capitol Diner, 431 Union Street. What is your pleasure? These are just renewals.
Yeah, make a motion to accept the renewals for Tacos Lapita, Union Variety, The Empanadas, and Capital Diner.
I'll say.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Old business, the only old business we might have is jump on this yacht club right now. Now it's old. Would have been new earlier, now it's old.
That's what I was looking
Oh, okay. Should have gotten a note, we would have excused you. Wow.
It's okay, it was interesting listening, not so much the us, like, mamma mia. I don't know, God bless you guys. I do.
Okay, and you are?
So my name is Vincent Conti. I'm the new Commodore of the Lynn Yacht Club, although I'm a renewal. I did it 19 years ago. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay. It's a good group, and we're trying to redo this place up and get things going there.
Good. Very good. Everything looked in order today.
I thought everything looked fine.
Okay. So then, we just need, if you've done it 19 years.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, I've been here for 40,
Wow.
so I'm really crazy.
Okay. Yes, we just need a motion to approve.
Motion that we approve license to operate.
Linear Club. Yeah, the linear.
Yeah, like change the manager.
You said different numbers, did you?
Yeah.
What address did you
I think
think?
it's 85,
Okay.
84, 86.
something like that.
Pick the middle number.
There you go, right?
But anyway, I will make a motion that we do the change of manager and officer for the director of the alcohol and the club license for the Lynn Yacht Club, like 46
I'll second that motion.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, good luck.
Good. Well, you all are invited to come over at any time and come check us out. You're welcome. Just, you're my guest. Please come in.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, have a great night.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, buddy.
Yep. Right. And then lastly, on the agenda, under other business, we need a motion to approve our seasonal population increase estimation form for the ABCC 2024.
Yes, saw that.
So I'll entertain a motion to approve. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the estimation for the ABCC.
Second that?
All in favor? Aye.
You got your other meeting?
All right. And
Zoning and Senate.
meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.